Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a NinjaTrader Forex trading tutorial using 3 different trading strategies with indicators and a trade management strategy that works for all of them. So I'm going to look over on the 10-minute time frame for Australian dollar, US dollar. These indicators work for all Forex pairs, and I'm looking at the 10-minute time frame because this is one of my favorite time frames for trading Forex, especially using these strategies. So first of all, I'm going to introduce this, two of the strategies is the auto harmonic pattern and the XBRAD algo, and then we're going to look at the XBRAD range breakout, and then finally how to manage these trades as well. So first of all, Australian dollar, US dollar, look at the price action coming up here to test this area once. Okay, it tests it twice, and this is why I've put this resistance zone in there, very, very strong. And what we're looking for is these, first of all, on this move down, 5 and 6 star XBRAD algo signals. Okay, so when we get these moves, we're also looking, look left a little bit. If we're going short on the 5 star signal here, we've got to go short here about 7143. Okay, so this, where my cursor is here, this would be the entry short. The stop obviously above this support resistance zone. Then it tests again, comes back down, and we get the 6 star XBRAD sell signal. Okay, again, we've got to be wary of this previous pivot where this crab pattern is forming. But one of the things we look at here is this ribbon. This is the manager. So what happens on the manager is the ribbon is red, so we're still in this short trade, and as the ribbon turns, we can actually turns green, we get out of that short trade here. One of the things that helps us with that is that we get this crab pattern forming. So this is an auto harmonic pattern forming. It completes in the completion zone here, and what we're looking for is a resulting bullish trade. It's coloured in green. It says crab, that's coloured in green, so we're only looking for a bullish trade at this point. Obviously we're just getting out of the short for a little bit of profit here, but then we get the 5 and the 6 star XBRAD algo buys as well. So as we're getting out of the short, we reverse the trade and we go long, because the harmonics have told us for this crab pattern to complete in this auto completion zone, it's a tough call, but when it does, it's a high probability trade. And then we get the 5 and the 6 star XBRAD. So 2 separate, totally different strategies, if you like, are telling us to go long. So we go long. Great trade, and then we're looking to push through resistance. Resistance isn't the ceiling. It's not made out of concrete. It can be pushed through, and in this case it did. And we're using the manager here at this point with this green ribbon to actually stay in the trade. So that's XBRAD algo, auto harmonics, and the manager together. One of the other things with the manager is we have dots above and below the candles. So the cyan dots above are higher than average volume. Okay, the green candles have more volume than the previous candles. So they're up candles, so are grey candles, but the green candles have more volume. So you can see in this point here, we go from grey, which is not candle, to green, but it also has higher than average volume because it's got a cyan dot above, and then we go green again, so it's got even more volume. That momentum's really building up. But one of the big things that we look for when we have pullbacks or it goes flat is we look at these dots below. These are lower than average volume pullbacks that we call them, if you like. So what we have is we have this relaxing in the market, no real buyers, no real sellers, but the price action has lower than average volume, so the manager's telling us to stay in. So remember, this second trade that we did, the long trade, we either went aggressive when we got out of the short, taking the profit because the harmonics said go long, or if we're slightly later, we've got these 5 and 6 star XBRAD algo signals, and this is in the European morning here, and we're going to go long. So we're already long. The manager's saying stay in. If we've missed this trading opportunity, this is where the XBRAD range breakout comes into it. We have the New York gold pit open. it's quite a volatile time period for Forex, because there's more traders of gold coming in, and that's affected by Forex prices and US dollar and all those sort of things. So what we try and do is define that range with the expert range breakout for that 10-minute time frame, and you can see this range here. The NY gold is printed in green, so you're only looking for long breakouts of that 10-minute range. Then we go. So if we miss those trades early in the European morning, we can use the expert range breakout to trade long at this point here, and it's a great move. Also, if we've had or already in that trade from the European morning, the manager's kept us in this trade, we're now looking to add to our position for that New York gold pit open, because that's a volatile. We've got another different strategy here saying go long, so add to your position. Again, let's move forward in time now. We see we hit this pivot, we come down. The manager is saying stay in at this point, because this is lower than average volume pullback, lower than average volume pullback. Then we get a green candle, higher than average volume. It's trying to push back up through there again. This is why I've denoted now this period, because we're coming into high resistance. We're coming into the end of the trading day in the US. It's going to be quiet. We're going to go into the Asian session. Then we can see here we actually get the cloud on the manager turning red, so we get out of that long trade, whether it was for all the way back from the European morning on those signals from the harmonic patterns or the expert algo or the New York gold pit open, or both. The manager's saying get out, take your profit. We then get a signal during the Asian session, 4, 5, 6 star buy. Now, because we've got this resistance level here, our entry for this, and this is where entry strategies come in here, we're not going to buy into resistance. We're going to make sure it clears that first, and it never does, so we ignore those signals. We're then moving along. Now this is where we are today. We get the European gold pit open here. Again, we're looking for those really volatile points in time when we're looking at these range breakouts. So European gold pit open, it colors it in green. It says European here. We can change that. We can just put EU gold pit or whatever we want to do, and it colors it in green. So only looking for the long trade. But again, from the lessons learned from overnight, we want to go long at this point here at 72208. That's the entry, and this is where we are right now. The manager is saying stay in. The ribbon's green. Any pullbacks that we've had have been lower than average volume. We can see these blue dots here. So we're staying in this trade right now. So great trading opportunities from different types of strategies, from the range breakout, the expert algo, and the auto harmonics. And then all together, we're using that manager, no matter what strategy we're using for signals to trade, and whether it's long or short, we're using the manager to maximize those profits continually throughout our trade. So this is the NinjaTrader version. And I'm going to put the links in the description below of the expert algo, the auto harmonics, the range breakout, and the manager there, because combined we have some fantastic trading opportunities continually during the trading day on 3 totally different strategies, and then combining them, really managing them with that manager, no matter what strategy you are using, to maximize those profits. Hopefully this Forex trading tutorial has helped. Don't forget to check out those links, subscribe to the channel to check out more and more of these educational videos.